Hello and welcome to the Daily Current Affairs by Neo IAS. So today on 8th August 2019, we are going to discuss the topics Mental Healthcare Act 2017, then Semi-High Speed Rails, Repo Rate, National Electronic Fund Transfer, that is NEFT, MAPEDA program and previous year question revision series. So, our first topic, that is Mental Healthcare Act 2017. So, the news is that the NHRC chairperson, that is Mr. Justice H.L. Dattu, today he said that all the efforts to improve the mental health care in the country, okay, so that have been made, but a huge gap still remains between the requirements and also the availability of facilities in the sector. Okay, this has been said by the Justice H.L. Dattu. Okay, so he also said that flagging it as a matter of serious concern for the Commission, he said that the consistent with its policy to monitor the mental health sector, it also felt necessary to evaluate the ground realities of post-implementation of Mental Health Care Act 2017. Clear? So, let's see about Mental Health Care Act 2017. So, you all know the Parliament passed the Mental Health Care Bill 2016, which provides the health care and also services to people with mental illness and also decriminalize suicide. Okay, these are the two key things. And next, I'll tell some of its provisions. We know this bill, it allows a mentally ill person to have the right to restrict the release of information with respect to the illness and also to make a complaint about deficiencies in the provision of services. Okay. So, by this bill, every person has the right to access the mental health care and also treatment from health services which are run or which are funded by the government. And it also assures free treatment for mentally ill persons if they found out that they are homeless or they are poor or even if they do not possess a below poverty line card, they will be given free of cost treatment. Okay, that's a very good important thing. Okay, and also this bill, it provides that a person with mental illness, they have the right to make an advance directive in writing specifying the way the person, he or she wishes to be cared for and treated for a mental illness. So, by this bill, not only he get free treatment, he or she will also be getting, or he or she will be having a chance to have an advance directive in writing specifying the way the person wishes to be cared for and also treated for a mental illness. And so, as I said, the mental health care bill, actually it recognizes the role of caregivers as those who can be appointed as a nominated representative of a mentally ill person or members of the Central Mental Health Authority and also state mental health authorities or even members of mental health review boards. Okay. So, as I said, on the clause decriminalizing suicide, okay, that particular point is also been incorporated in the bill. So, the act, it states that a person who attempts suicide, he should be presumed to have severe stress. So, such persons shall not be punished. Okay, so already that person, he is having excess stress, that's why he is committing suicide. So, again if we are punishing such persons, that will be leading the situation more vulnerable. So, such person should be accepted. Okay. And the mental health care bill, it also provides mentally ill people a right to confidentiality. That means in respect of mental health, then mental health care, then treatment, and also physical health care. And even the photographs or any other information pertaining to that person, it cannot be released to the media without the consent of the person with mental illness. Okay. And the government, they also set up a central mental health authority at the national level, and also a state mental health authority in every state. So, every mental health institute and mental health practitioners, including we can say clinical psychologists and also mental health nurses and even psychiatric social workers, they will have to be registered with this authority. That means at the central level, there will be central mental health authority, and also in the state level, there will be state mental health authority. Okay. And also a mental health review board. They will be constituted in order to protect the rights of persons with mental illness and also to manage advance directives. Clear? And the punishment for flouting provisions will attract up to 6 months in prison or rupees 10,000 fine or even both. And repeat offenders, they can face up to 2 years in jail or a fine of 50,000 or 50,000 to rupees 5 lakh or even both. That means imprisonment and fine. Clear? That's and one more topic is in that is NHRC. So the National Human Rights Commission, we know this NHRC of India, it's an independent statutory body, and it was established on 12th October 1993 as per the provisions of Protection of Human Rights Act 1993, and it was later amended in 2006. We know the NHRC, it acts as the watchdog of human rights in the country. So, that is the rights related to life, then liberty, equality and even dignity of the individual. It will be guaranteed by the Indian Constitution or it will be embodied in the international covenants, and it will be enforceable by courts in India. That's why we can say this NHRC is the watchdog of human rights in the country. Clear? And it was established in conformity with the Paris Principles, and it was adopted for the promotion and even the protection of human rights in Paris, and it was in October 1991 and endorsed by the General Assembly of United Nations on 20th December 1993. Okay. So, we know the President appoints the chairman and members of the NHRC on recommendation of high-powered committee which is headed by the Prime Minister. And if you ask for the duration, the chairperson and the members of the NHRC, they are appointed for 5 years or till the age of 70 years, whichever is earlier. Clear? Then, our second topic is semi-high-speed rails. So, the news is that the Prime Minister led CCEA. CCEA means Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. Actually, it has given its note to Indian Railways ambitious project of 160 km/h train journey on Delhi-Mumbai and Delhi-Hara routes. Okay, this is the news. So, this ambitious project, they are expected to be completed by 2022 to 2023. So, this Delhi-Mumbai in 12 hours, we will see. So, naturally, the travel time between Delhi and Mumbai to come down by 3.5 hours. And presently, the fastest Rajdhani Express, it takes around 15 hours. So, Delhi-Mumbai road passes through Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, then Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat and Maharashtra. So, all these 7 stays on 1483 kilometers long road, they will be expected to be beneficial under this New Delhi-Mumbai project. Okay. So, by this project, we are expected to reduce the time to 3.5 hours. Clear. The next one, Delhi-Hara in 12 hours. So, we know the travel time between Delhi and Howrah to come down by 5 hours. Presently, the fastest Rajdhani Express, it takes around 17 hours. So, this Delhi-Howrah road, it passes through Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal, and all these 5 states on 1525 kilometer long road, it will be expected to benefit under this Delhi-Howrah project. And we know the Delhi-Howrah and Delhi-Mumbai routes together, they account for 29% of passenger traffic and 20% of freight traffic. So, hence, we can say it forms a crucial length of the Golden Quadrilateral. Okay, let's see about Golden Quadrilateral. We know in 1999, the then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, he laid down the foundation stone of Golden Quadrilateral Highway project. So, we know that the Golden Quadrilateral, it is the longest road project in India and it is the 5th longest highway in the world. And it connects 4 major cities, which are the Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. So, this project it is managed by the NHAI, means National Highways Authority of India, and it comes under the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. And this Golden Quadrilateral, it constitutes only the national highways of the country. And please note that it doesn't constitute or it is not applicable to state highways and rural urban roadways. Clear? So, that's all regarding this Golden Quadrilateral. And our next topic is repo rate. So, actually why it came in news? Because the RBA, it takes the offbeat tack to help reverse growth slow down. This is the news. So, we know the RBA it made an unconventional 35 basis point cut in the repo rate, bringing it down to 5.40%. That is the lowest it has seen since early 2010 when the global economy was coming out of the recession. Okay. So, here I have got a graph and you can see that. So, it focused monetary policy measures on helping revive demand to tackle a deepening economic slowdown. Okay. So, you have to remember is that this is the first time the RBA has moved rates by a figure that is not a multiple of 25 BPS. So, a percentage point it comprises of 100 BPS, we know that. So, by this the projection of consumer price index based inflation for the second half of the current financial year, it was posited to be slightly higher, that is at 3.5 to 3.7% with CPI inflation forecast at 3.6% in the first quarter of the next fiscal. That you have to remember. And also with this, the rate cut of the repo rate, it has reduced by 110 basis points from 6.50 at the start of 2019. So, hence the RBA it also reduced the risk weight for consumer loans except for credit cards from 125% to 100%. That is, we can say it's a step which is aimed at addressing falling consumer demand in segments such as individual vehicle loans and personal loans. Okay. So, here already you know about repo rate, reverse repo rate and marginal cost based lending rate. I will explain this repo rate. We know it is the interest rate charged by the RBA on the overnight loans given to the commercial banks. So, we can say the repo rate is now used as an interest rate indicator by the RBA. Okay, and it is frequently used by the central bank to counter inflation. So, whereas the reverse repo rate, we know it's an interest rate given by the RBA to the commercial banks when the latter parks one-day deposit with the RBA. Okay, this is the basic difference. And in reverse repo rate, the deposit, it is made by the banks as they have temporary excess money with them. Okay. So, usually what happens is that the reverse repo rate is changed in the same direction when the repo rate is also changed. And we know the entire operation, it is done as a part of RBI's LAF. LAF means Liquidity Adjustment Facility. Okay. So, here please note regarding MCLR. MCLR means Marginal Cost Based Lending Rate. So, it is the standard lending rate that the banks have to set and publish on different maturities. So, the important significance of this MCLR is that it has placed, or we can say it has replaced the base rate which has functioned as the standard lending rate from 2010 onwards, that you have to remember. And this MCLR, it came into effect from April 1st, 2016 onwards. As per the RBI instructions, the banks, they have to declare MCLR for different maturities on a monthly basis. Clear? Then, our next topic, that is NEFT. So, the news is that the NEFT payment route to be available at 24/7 from December. So, we know the NEFT, it means National Electronic Fund Transfer. So, it's an electronic fund transfer system which enables bank customers in the India in order to transfer funds between any two NEFT enabled bank accounts on a one-to-one basis. Clear? And the RBA, it has announced that the NEFT platform, it will be available on a 24/7 basis from December 2019, and it will help the transfer of funds even during the weekends. Okay. So, we know the NEFT, it is one of the most popular tools for money transfer between two bank accounts. And another thing is that the minimum amount which can be transferred, it can be even as low as ₹1. Okay. And there is no maximum amount assigned by the RBI for NEFT transaction. And another thing is that the receiver, they will get the money between 2 and 24 hours. Okay. So, another thing that you have to note is that currently the system, it is available from 8 AM to 7 PM on all working days except 2nd and 4th Saturdays of the month. Okay. That's all about this NEFT. And please do refer about RTGS also. We have already discussed in that in our previous classes. So, please refer about RTGS. Okay. So, today in map aided program, we will be dealing with Bandipur Tiger Reserve. So, the news is that overnight traffic ban in Bandipur will stay. It is said by the Supreme Court. This is the news. So, about the location, we know it is located in Karnataka, and this tiger reserve, it was brought under Project Tiger in 1973. Okay, so in this map, you can see about here you can see the Bandipur Tiger Reserve. So, we know this Bandipur National Park is surrounded by the river Kabini in the north and river Moyer in the south, and river Nugu runs through the park. Okay, that's all. And in the last class, we were dealing with spices. Okay, and I have asked you to find out where the Spices Board of India is located. So, the Spices Board of India, it is the Indian Government Regulatory and Export Promotion Agency of Indian Spices. And the board, it is headquartered in Kochi in Kerala. And so, today your question is, please find where the exact location of Bandipur Tiger Reserve. Why I have asked such a question? Because we know this Bandipur Tiger Reserve, it's a fine example of managing interstate tiger reserve. So, I want you to find which all states or through which all states this Bandipur Tiger Reserve passes and the exact place in each and every state. And please comment it in the comment section. Okay. So today in previous year question revision series, our question is, the Narmada River flows to the west, while most other large peninsular rivers flows to the east. Why? So option first is, it occupies a linear rift valley. Second option, it flows between the Vindhyas and Satpuras. Then third option, the land slopes to the west from central India. So you have to select the correct answer using the codes given below. And option A 1 only, B 2 and 3 only, C 1 and 3 only, and D none. So this is the question. Actually, it's a direct question from NCERT. So if you refer NCERT, I think +1 book, it says that the Narmada and Tapi, it flow through rift valleys caused due to the upheaval of Himalayas. Okay, and also it is said that as it flows through the rift valley with the Satpura in the south and Vindhyas in the north. Clear? But here in your options, you can see there is no option for 1 and 2. So we can consider maybe that flowing between the ranges may not cause the river to flow west, and it is only a fact. And also it gives the contours of the Indian physical system. And here in the diagram you can see the river Narmada. We can see that the Narmada, it is flowing through the area where the land is not sloping towards the west from the central India, but it is flowing west because of the rift valley only. Okay, you can see in the diagram. So we can say our answer is A, that is 1 only. It occupies a linear rift valley. That is the answer. So our answer is A. So that's all for today's session. So if you have any doubt, please comment it in the comment section. And thank you for listening.